Hello there everybody, welcome back to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Reviews, and today we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy Evolution Voyager class Trashmaster, and a very cool figure in my opinion. This is one of the newest molds in Legacy Evolution Wave 4, because in the fourth wave of Legacy Evolution, not a lot of new molds actually. A lot of them are just repaint slash retools, but this figure, yeah, definitely one of the best molds I've ever owned in Legacy Evolution. But before we take a deeper look at this figure, we're going to show up some various images of the packaging itself. So let's get it on, man. Let's go! And here we have Trashmaster, fully transformed into his garbage truck ultimate. Very Mad Max version of the garbage truck that we have seen in real life. And yeah, this looks awesome. I mean, this looks, he looks ready to kill some Decepticons on the road. He definitely does. And yeah, it's very Junkion colors, and because you know he's a Junkion, and it's definitely he's the first Voyager class Junkion in the Legacy Evolution line. And yeah, it's just very well done. Just awesome job. Hasbro did a phenomenal job with this alt mode. Just you know, even though it's a new character and new design, it still looks awesome. Still looks very cool. And yeah, very nice. And there's the Autobot logo on top, in case you're wondering where it is. There it is. There it is. It's very tiny. It's very tiny, but it's there. So there we go. So he's an Autobot, definitely. And nice detailing going on here on the front of the vehicle. A nice paint on the windows, and a nice silver paint, a gunmetal gray paint, sorry, on the front grille here. And yeah, very nice. I love the random chains going on here on the sides. That is, yeah, that is awesome. I love that. I absolutely love that. And you got these things that do move. Around. I'm not sure what these things are called. If you know what these things are called, do let me know in the comments. I'm not sure. I don't know much about garbage trucks, so if you know what these are called, pistons, whatever, I'm not sure. I don't even know. But if you do know what they are actually called, let me know down in the comments, please. I appreciate it. I would definitely appreciate it if you let me know what these are. So there we go. You got the gas tanks painted in silver, which is really nice. And yeah, just an all-around very nice design. Yeah, this thing and the back, this mouth section right here in the back, sometimes the back portion doesn't want to tab in very securely. I don't know why. It likes to untab itself for some reason, and I'm not sure if I have everything tabbed in correctly. I should, but I think I do. But anyway, but yeah, this back portion, it kind of reminds me of a character from Little Shop of Horrors. I'm not sure if you... I don't think I have seen the entire Little Shop of Horrors, but I know of the music, and I know of the characters. The plant. He reminds me of the plant dude. What was his name? Audrey 2. That's right. And his name is Audrey 2, and he definitely, this mouth does kind of remind me of Audrey 2 from Little Shop of Horrors. And he's probably gonna, you know, as Trashmaster is driving on the road, this mouth is gonna sing the song. He's gonna sing his favorite song from Little Shop of Horrors, and he's gonna sing "Feed Me Seymour." So I'm pretty sure that's the song that he's gonna sing. It's probably gonna annoy Trashmaster. Trashmaster would be like, "Hey, stop singing "Feed Me Seymour." I don't like that song. Please, it annoys me. It annoys me. And then this guy would go like, What? I love that song. That's my favorite song, Little Shop of Horrors. And then Trashmaster would be like, I guess, to each their own, I guess. But yeah, you can play around. You can just play around with this figure, do some role playing, and yeah, that would be kind of fun. That would be kind of fun to do. So yeah, that would be fun. So yeah. You know, I would love to see Transformers do a musical. I would love to see that. You know, I'm a musical fan. I'm a musical fanboy, and you know, I'm a Transformers fan at the same time. So would love to see both happen at the same time. Do a Transformers musical, please, in the future. I would love to see that. I think they did a couple musical episodes in TV shows like Rescue Bots. Rescue Bots did a musical episode. I watched that and I thought that was pretty fun to watch, and it was pretty interesting. And I guess they were testing the waters of what would happen if they made a Transformers musical, and in my opinion, it actually worked. So it was funny. So I would love to see more of it. So yeah. Okay. I wanna say this here. Every time I look at the Struck mode, I kind of wonder if they can use this mold as other characters, because since they're doing Rescue Bots in Legacy, I have a feeling that they will retool this, like extensively retool it, into a Rescue Bot salvage and animated Wreck-Gar. I would love to see that. I'd love to see those two happen using this mold, and just retool it and make it more like cartoon accurate to the animated Wreck-Gar style and accurate to Rescue Bot salvage. Hey, I can see that happen. Hey, this Garbage Truck Ultimate just reminds me of those two characters. So yeah, that's just me, that is just me. So, but there we go. That is basically it for the truck mode here. So let us reunite Trashmaster with his other Junkion buddies. And there we go. There we have the entire Junkion collection right here. So we have the Wreck-Gar, we have the Junkie, we have we have the Scrap Hook, we got the Crash Bar, we got Axle Grease, and the Tritus. These two, I don't know. I mean, Axle Grease is definitely a Junkion. She's an evil Junkion. She's a Decepticon Junkion. But the Tritus is just confusing. He's a very confusing individual. So I'm just gonna say that he's a very confusing Junkion, or mercenary, or Autobot, or Decepticon. He doesn't even know what he wants to be. But anyway, so but there you go. I mean, that's a lovely Junkion family, I guess. Eh? I mean, with the Tritus and Axle Grease. I mean, sure. But anyway. But yeah, it's still beautiful Junkion family, in my opinion. So, anyway, so that's pretty much it for the alt mode comparisons right here. Now, before we transform this guy into his robot mode, there's one thing that you can actually do with the alt mode here. So, you can actually remove the front part of the vehicle. So basically, you just bring this down, just clips on very easy, very securely, and that untabs. That kind of bugs me. That kind of does bug me a little bit, but oh well. You can actually remove this section right here, and you got these two ports just visible right there. So basically, what the instructions want you to do, I'm gonna put this off to the side for now, is that you can actually use Axle Grease. Yeah, you can basically use Axle Grease or Scrap Hook, because since Axle Grease and Scrap Hook are based off the same mold, so we're just gonna use both here so we can see which works best. And there we go. There we go. So we can use these parts from Scrap Hook and Axle Grease. So let's test out with Axle Grease first, and we can see how it looks. So just peg this in. And then, whoops, and you have to, you kind of have to remove this section here first. So let me do that off. Let me do that real quick. So just, let me do that real quick. Okay, because this thing is kind of blocking the way. So anyway, so just, okay, put this back on, and just quickly plug this in onto Trashmaster's vehicle mode. And there we go. That's how it looks. That's how Trashmaster looks combined with Axle Grease's front part. And yeah, I mean it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool that it does that. I mean, yeah, I mean I do quite like that. But the color matching is not that right. But anyway, so all right, so we're done. We tested out with Axle Grease here. So let's test out with the Scrap Hook part right here. So just plug this in, and that will plug in right in there, and there you have that going on. And that's how it looks with the Scrap Hook. And again, you have to you kind of have to remove these sections here. So just you kind of have to remove this. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna do this off camera. I'll be right back. And there you go. There is the proper look of the weird vehicle combination here between Trashmaster and Scrap Hook. And I guess this will become Scrapmaster. I don't know, but I guess hey, you can do that. You can do that if you want to, if you really want to. But yeah, I mean, it's a thing. It's a thing. I guess you can call Trashmaster the first Voyager class weaponizer, but it doesn't really weaponize any other figure because it only works with scrap hook and axle grease or toe line because toe line can actually, you know, be taken apart. So and toe line is a redeco of scrap hook, so you can use those 3 characters if you really want to. But yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, that's definitely a thing that can be done. And yeah, it's yeah. I mean, hey, these colors actually work best in my opinion, because the axle grease one it cheeses the Decepticon and it doesn't really work well with Autobot colors. So yeah, but it's a thing that was shown in the instructions, so I had to show it. But anyway, but there we go. Let me remove this, and we shall plug this back on. Plug this back on, and we can get started with the conversion here. So, alright, so first things first, I want to remove this whole claw section here. So just plug this, unplug this, and put it off to the side, and we can get started. And what do we do first? We will unclip this section right here, unclip this section right here, and also we want to unclip the front part here. So just unclip this and bring this down like that. Then you want to untab the legs right here. Just bring the legs down and just split the legs, bring the feet down, bring the feet down, and there you have that. Let me zoom out a little bit more so you can see what I'm doing here. So what's the next step? The next step is to clip this onto these 2 tabs. So just clip this on like that and just rotate the waist 180, and there we have, that's done. So now just bring this down and just rotate this around, get it out of the way, and bring this down, rotate it around, get it out of the way. So now we can bring take the arms and split them and bring them forward. They will tab in right there, and this will untab like so. Bring them out, rotate the shoulders down, bring the arm down, rotate around, and rotate the fist around so that everything is oriented properly. And do the same thing on your side. Just tab this in, untab this, bring the shoulder down, rotate the arm around, rotate the fist around, and there we have the arms all done. So now the last step is to bring this section down, and that will reveal the head. Bring out the head sculpt, bring out the head right there, and that is pretty much it for the transformation there. So there is Trashmaster fully transformed into his robot mode. I need to bring up the camera because he is a little bit of a big boy. He's quite big. He's quite bulky. And there we go. There's Trashmaster's robot mode. And yeah, this looks really, really cool. I really dig the look of this guy. I really dig the design here. Unfortunately, my one complaint with this figure is that some of the joints are a little bit loose on my copy. It's a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is, I guess. But and you know, some kibble a little bit, visible, and it's kind of the big backpack right here, big butt, I guess, and yeah, it will kind of limit the articulation a little bit, but. All in all, though, I still love the bulkiness that he has, and he's very just very Junkion-esque. So let me get in close here so we can take a look at the head sculpt. I also need to readjust here a little bit higher, There we go. But there we go. There's his head sculpt, and I love this head sculpt. This is definitely one of my favorite head sculpts that I have ever seen in the Transformers franchise. It's like a combination of Mohawk's head sculpt and Bulkhead's head sculpt, and very, very nice. Love the red paint for the visor, and yeah, he has the Mohawk on, spikes on the Mohawk. Got the sewer for the face there, and yeah, very, very awesome head sculpt. I love this head sculpt. I just love it. I absolutely love it. And you got more spikes on the shoulders, more silver paint on the arms, more spikes on the knees. Got red paint on the crotch section. And yeah, just it's a very well done robot mode. I really love it. I absolutely love it. It's very Junkion. It's very definitely screams Junkion. Just looks very cool. Just I wish the kibble could have hidden away a little bit more. That's definitely one of my main critiques about this figure. But overall, just love the design here. Love the design. So he does have some articulation in robot mode. His head is on a ball joint, can rotate a full 360. Can't really look up, but you can actually use this hinge if you really want to hide his head. You know, that's a thing you can do. The shoulders can rotate a full 360, can move in and out, bicep swivels, elbow joints, very deep elbow bend, and he does have wrist rotation. He does have waist rotation, but due to the kibble that's visible, it you know, this thing kind of moves with it. So that's yeah. So but he does have waist rotation. Legs can move up that far, can move back that far. He can do the full splits, I guess. He does have a swivel above the knee. He does have a 90-degree knee bend right there. The feet can move up due to transformation. They can move down, and he does have a very stiff ankle joint right there. So yeah, so he is pretty posable, just a little bit limited due to all the kibble. So there's something else you can do about the kibble. You can actually just remove all of this, remove this altogether, and if you really want to, you can split these two parts, and you can actually plug this to the shoulders if you really want them to move away. So yeah, you can do that if you really want to. You're going to clean up the silhouette. That's another option that's a display option for your Trashmaster. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it kind of works. Yes, it does clean up the silhouette a little bit more. It does kind of do that. But when you plug this on here, it does kind of limit the arm articulation right here a little bit. You can't really bring the arm out a lot. So yeah, but hey, you can do that if you really want to. So yeah. So let me but yeah. So yeah, now he can actually hold this claw weapon here, so you can just plug this into his hand, and that will just plug on, and he can just use the claw to I guess to clip onto things, clip onto Decepticons, and just eat. Use this claw to eat Decepticons. I don't know, but I mean, it's a mouth, so yeah. But there we go. There we go. That's basically it for the robot mode. I don't think there's anything else that this figure can do. Oh! You can actually remove these bits, and you can just plug this onto the forearms if you really want to. So yeah, you can do that. You can do that if you really want to. So that's a thing you can do. That's a thing you can do. But anyway, so let's get him into his default configuration, and we will reunite Trashmaster with his other Junkion buddies. So let's move on with that. Actually, no. There's one thing I totally forgot to show off. You can see there are two ports right here. That is actually quite fitting for these two posts right here. So I think you can actually store this. Oh dear. Yeah, this bottom section of the claw loves to pop off. So that's another thing that's a little bit of a little bit unfortunate, a little bit annoying. So you could, I guess, you can store the claw on the back if you really want to. That's the thing you can do. Yeah, if you really don't want the claw, you really don't want to use the claw, you can pretty much plug this onto the back of the robot mode. So yeah, and have more of a backpack going on. So there we go. But I prefer, you know, yeah, popped off again. It popped off again. Hey, why would you pop off, man? There you go. There we go. And also the shoulders, those shoulders don't really tab in that well, but there we go. Alright, there we go. There we go. I think we're ready for the comparisons. Alright, we're ready for the comparisons. Alright, let's move on. And there we go. There we have Trashmaster reunited with his Junkion crew. We have Detritus, we have Scraphook, we have Axle Grease, Crash Bar, Junkeep, and Wreck-Gaw. And, you know, Axle Grease and Detritus, you know, they're their own. Yeah. He's a mercenary Junkion, and she's a Decepticon Junkion. But the others are basically Autobot Junkions. But otherwise, they still look good together. They still look like a nice family of Junkions here. This guy's just questionable. But still, very nice family of Junkions here. I love the Junkions. I love Junkions so freaking much. And we're gonna add another one soon. We're gonna add the Studio Series 86 Scrap Heap in the near future. So I'm very excited to get another Junkion for my collection here. So yeah, I love these. So. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the robot mode comparisons right here. Alrighty, so here are my final thoughts on the Transformers Legacy Evolution Voyager class Trashmaster. And yeah, I think he's a very cool figure. The robot mode looks cool, the vehicle mode looks awesome. Just the design alone just makes me love this guy so freaking much. Unfortunately, robot mode does a lot of kibble going on. The side kibble here, and you know the backpack kibble. That's a little bit much. But you can remove that and just plug this onto the shoulders if you really want to. But if you do that, if you plug these things into the shoulders, then you're not gonna get a lot of arm articulation anymore. So yeah, the arm articulation will get limited. So I prefer you do not do that. So but hey, it's a display option that you can use if you really want to. I love the claw here. I absolutely love the claw. Just reminds me of Little Shop of Horrors, Audrey 2 from Little Shop of Horrors, and it's just so cool. I love the reference there. I love the Easter egg right there. I have a feeling that whoever designed this is a fan of Little Shop of Horrors. I have a feeling. But anyway, paintwork is very nice. I love the paintwork on this figure. I got some nice little paint here and there, and I got the spikes painted in red, so that's very Junkion style. And yeah, and then of course the articulation is very well done. He got a lot of joints. He got a lot of joints in him, but some of the joints are a little bit loose. That's one of my main complaints with this figure. The joints are a little bit loose, and of course in vehicle mode, when the legs tab together, sometimes they'll like to untab itself, and that's a little bit unfortunate. I kind of wish that the legs could tab in a bit more securely, have the vehicle mode a bit more solid. So that's another critique I do have with this figure. Transformation is actually pretty smooth. It's enjoyable. It's easy. Sometimes untabbing the front part of the vehicle is a little bit hard to do because it tabs in very securely. So yeah, just be mindful with that. But all in all, though, it's still a very nicely done figure from Hasbro. And yeah, bring in more Junkions, Hasbro. Just bring in more. I love these Junkion type figures. I just wish we could get more in Legacy Evolution, but we are getting another one in Studio Series 86, so that makes me very happy. So yay! So yeah, but yeah, just very well done. And also, I really like the fact that you can actually remove the front part of the vehicle and plug in any of the scrap hook, toe line, axle grease figures onto there. You know, just combine the two vehicles together to make a weird vehicle, a weird truck. I don't know, but you can do that, and that's part of the playability. And I like playability, so all in all, just 2 thumbs up just for that. And yeah, all in all, just a very well done figure, and I really very much love this figure freaking much. And yeah, and that's why I pretty much put him in my top 5 for 2023. So yeah, and it's, you know, he's number 5 in my top 23 also. So yeah, but yeah, very cool figure, very cool figure, and I definitely highly recommend this figure to you guys if you don't have it yet. So Alright, so, if I were to rank this guy from a scale of 1 to 10, and I'm so sorry about that, but anyway, let's try that again. If I were to rank this guy from a scale of 1 to 10, I think I'm going to give him a good 8 out of 10. All those critiques I did mention, that's why he's getting an 8 out of 10, because, because the kibble, limiting the articulation a little bit, and, having the legs not tapping together well, and, just those two things that need to be mindful when you have this figure, but 8 out of 10 is a good score for this guy. So all in all, I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased with this figure. So, all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's pretty much it for today's video review. So I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. And if you want more reviews like this, be sure to click that subscribe button down below. And make sure to click that bell icon down below as well, so that you will never miss any of my new videos coming soon. And you can always check out my Legacy Reviews playlist, and there will be a link to that playlist in the description down below. Do check that out on your own free time. And I think that's pretty much it for me to say. So there you have the Transformers Legacy Evolution Voyager class Trashmaster, and this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out to all one, and I'll see you guys next time. We talk TV!
Greetings, Transformers fans. My name is Alita1. I would like to thank you for watching JJ Prime Reviews. If you would like to see more reviews, live unboxings, or even tutorials on the channel, hit the subscribe button and smash that bell icon to get notified when a new video is uploaded on the channel. Thank you, and see you next time. Till all are one.